105.7.
Looking to help out a young lady tonight.
Guys, I'm excited just to hang out with her. Her name is Shelley. She called us earlier this week complaining, and like a lot of women will, about men and not being able to meet the right kind of guy.
She's been in the area for a while. Can't meet the right kind of guy.
And Fez, you're going through the same problem right now.
Been in the area a while. Come on in, Shelley.
All right, 866-277-4969, 866-277-4969. They're going to get you hooked up with some headphones here. Shelley, have you heard the Paula Abdul thing before?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I thought so. All right, how long have you been in the area?
Since 91.
91, okay, so you've been long enough. What's the problem you have meeting people?
It's not so much a problem meeting people as much as it is trying to build any sort of friendship, relationship, anything in this area.
Because the people are, let's face it, they're
distant,
cold,
wrapped up in themselves,
superficial,
very.
Yeah,
nuts.
That too.
What kind of person are you looking for?
Somebody who has a pretty good sense of, what they want out of life. If they have a role model, healthy role model.
It sounds like you're describing, like you're reading my bio. That's the odd thing about it. It's like you're reading my bio. Now, who's your friend you brought here with you tonight?
This is my neighbor, Erin.
And you and Erin went through a traumatic experience tonight. You were telling me on the way in.
She was she came with me tonight to offer emotional support, and we stopped off. I spoke to Chapin on my cell phone. We stopped off to get some ginger ale. I just said, just let us stop for just a second.
Right.
I jump out of her truck, and some guy just jumped right into her.
He jumps into the truck, and did he try to steal you, honey?
That's what I thought. I was unbuckling my seatbelt, and I just locked the door as he jumped in. So I locked myself in, and I'm trying to jump out, and I yelled at him, and he freaked out, basically.
Was he high on crack?
I don't think so. I think his girlfriend had been parked right there in a similar vehicle.
Oh,
she pulled away after he got out.
Like they were fighting or something, drunk and weird?
She went to the other side to a gas pump, and I was just parked, and he jumped in and didn't even notice.
Fezzi, it's like we're in Gotham City anymore. It's like it's turned into Gotham City.
I don't know what's going on around here. We need a Batman.
So when you meet guys, Shelley, you find that a lot of times they're not serious men.
They put on airs.
Yeah.
I can't really tell up front if they're serious or not.
What's the last long relationship you were in?
I was involved with a guy from Brooklyn.
Okay. Treated you like garbage.
Well, no, actually, he was one of the better boyfriends I'd had, but he was Jewish and very much mama's boy.
Right.
And I'm not Jewish,
right.
So I would never fit in.
Yeah. So they were, the family was looking for him to meet a nice Jewish girl, and you didn't meet the criteria.
So no future there.
No future.
At that point, he started making you sleep with his girlfriends and started treating you like a white slave. Let me do some of this stuff just for myself.
Okay.
What did he do? He kept you naked in a cage for a while? What happened?
The family treated me. I took underdog punishment for over 3 years for him. Moved for him.
So they abused you?
Big time.
Verbally?
Emotionally?
Sexually?
I wouldn't go that far.
Let me do what I want to do. Let me have my own backstory. Some of this stuff works for me.
You have his number?
No.
Is this a joke? The old, everybody's dating a Jewish doctor.
So you thought there was some future there, or else you wouldn't have moved and all the other things that went along.
You did everything.
Absolutely.
Because you give yourself 100% when you're in a relationship.
Yes, I do.
And you do that emotionally, physically, and sexually. That's fantastic. Chapin, what are you doing over there just lightly brushing against yourself? I know that you're picking up on this Shelley thing. You're the intern, though.
I like her, dude. I don't know.
I know, but that's not the thing. She's here to meet people that are listeners, not you.
they smell good, and I wanted to be in the room, man.
I know.
And,
all right.
And rubbing yourself on the equipment is not going to impress anyone.
He's just at that thing. Do puka shells work for you? Because Chapin might be your guy. He's got like a David Cassidy 1973 thing going on. You know what? I might. Did you jump in a truck earlier tonight?
No, actually, that sounded kind of familiar because one of my buddies did pretty much the same thing this past weekend.
There's too much truck jumping going on around here.
I don't even get it. All right, so Shelley, we're going to find you somebody who can, I'll say what it is. Somebody who's deserving of your kind of devotion. And you really do smell good. What are you wearing?
I think it's called Beaujolais.
Yeah. I want you to spray some on my wrist when I leave here tonight so I can think about you later.
The other wrist.
Not that one. All right, so, Fez, what do you think the problem is with men now? Why are men, why are they unable to really give back?
I think it's a suspicious age, Ron. I think people, someone like Shelley comes along and is willing to give of herself, emotionally, mentally,
sexually,
and people are got to be saying, wait a minute, there's a catch here. What's going on? No one's this nice or kind or good.
The other thing is really exciting, and Chapin, I think you would back me up on this.
Is he still here?
Yeah. She's got almost like a little timid thing going on, which is really, really sexy.
It's like the shy.
Yeah.
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 It works.
It's like innocent, but I'm ready to get crazy behind closed doors.
Is that how you describe yourself, Shell?
Until I get to know people, and I finally loosen up. Aaron can attest to that.
Yeah, I would say this. My thing is, stay timid, because that's the sexy thing. You don't get to see that much. Everybody comes screaming and yelling in here like Crazy Jen. You're old school, and I like that. You know what? We got any old Paula Abdul we can play while I'm talking to her? And maybe you can dance for us.
Some straight up.
Were you ever with the L.A. Lakers cheerleader squad?
No.
You could have been.
You're sweet.
Tell me about it. Well, Fez, I don't even know. I'm worried about putting her out there in the world.
Well, I'm afraid we're just going to find another truck jumper.
Well, that happens once. But you know what? You come up with a good point. Mama's boys. There's a lot of mama's boys out there.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with being a real man in this society? When did that start to become like a bad thing?
I don't know what happened there, but it even touches over to the female aspect of trying to develop a friendship, and I'm not allowed to meet co-workers' husbands. I'm not, I actually helped out this one girl with her bridal shower.
Right.
And my co-worker told me this. She says she does, that Sarah doesn't want you meeting her husband.
Well, you know why, right?
And I'm like,
you got the sexy thing going on. You got the sexy, timid thing that men are attracted to. You're like a kitty.
And the women know that.
Bad kitty. I would say bad kitty. Like, bad kitty, what are you doing in here? Bad kitty, where are you going, bad kitty? That would be my game.
Don't kill those fish, bad kitty.
Maybe I'm crazy here, maybe it's too early, but I'd draw little kitty cat whiskers on you. That would be the first thing.
I do look like a cat. I've been told that.
Yeah, and so does Paula Abdul. Remember, she did the video with that cat, Fez. Would you be willing to wear a cat collar?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I meant right now.
Now?
No, I'm only kidding you. But, did you help props?
Yes.
Very funny. All right, so you like, if a guy said, I need you to wear a cat collar, you're fine with it. But let me say this. This might be why people are afraid to let you meet their husbands, because not all women are into that. Women, they get nervous about that.
Some of those guys may be cat guys.
They don't know how to give over like the way you know. They don't have that sense of surrender to the moment that you have.
That's not my fault, though.
I know.
Your good intentions are being misinterpreted, Shell.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a little saucer full of milk. Where's my kitty? Where's my kitty cat?
Can you get me some cake?
No, I'm not getting you anything.
Well, if you're going for the milk.
Can I tell you something? You're a turnoff. And you're...
Who?
Me and to Shelley. Have you ever been with a girl before, Shell?
As far as...
Sexually?
Oh, no.
Think about it, though.
I think there's a healthy curiosity.
Yeah, there's something there. What if the man that you were with was into that? Would you be like to say, yeah, I'm willing to experience more. I'm willing to take it a little farther.
If he wanted me to.
Yeah, you would?
Yeah.
Bad Kitty's here for him.
You know what? If I'm making up a good girl list, Shelley's going right at the top for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'd love to get on a good list.
Good girl list.
Good girl list.
Get. Dubs, do we still have that good girl list? We'll do it later. You always keep it ready, though. Shelley, I want you to look at something. Look at all these calls of men that want to meet you. But right now, I don't know if I want to share, Fez. I have the same problem with the girls at work. I don't know if I want to share.
You're being stingy, Ron Bennington.
You know what she's made me forget about is all the problems you and I had earlier with our big intern. Now I put that behind me.
That's one I don't want you meeting, Shelley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he's no good.
Let me just check with our other intern and see why he's as excited as he is. Chapin, get in here. Did you know that you had that over Chapin? You know that he's been kind of following you around? You do that with men all the time?
No, I don't notice it. I really don't see
You got blinders on.
it.
It's like you don't see the world the way it really is.
You don't realize your powers.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had any.
Yeah.
You got super kitty powers.
Yeah, you have super kitty powers. That's why you look like Paul Abdul.
And it's already worked on Chapin.
Chapin, is he in here now?
Is he in the...
I don't
even want to say it.
He ran up to the office for some reason, so...
Oh, my goodness.
Embarrassment.
He's got to get rid of a nuisance. He calls it getting rid of the first nuisance. The guys do that all the time with you?
Run away into the restroom?
Yeah. Try to get rid of a quick one? As they say, dump the excess baggage?
I knew an attorney that I dated for a while, and he seemed to do that quite a bit with me.
Yeah. Ever on? We'll get, you know what? I'm going to say this. Let's get to that later.
So he's leaving a deposition.
No, this is on his private time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, private time, Fez.
That's what I call it.
I'm going to take some of these calls, and when he's done, I'm going to have him wash his hands and come in and talk to us. All right, here's David. David, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ron and Fez, how are you?
Okay, my friend. You hear that we got this Shelley in here tonight?
Well, I just moved into town.
Yeah.
I just moved here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fort Lickerdale, we like to call it down there, honey.
Fort Lickerdale, you got it. It's been tough for me to meet new people. I'm actually driving from Leesburg to Annapolis, and I was listening to the show, and I've been up to meeting people since I moved here, so I'm not afraid to call in and say whatever. Shelley, you sound like a nice girl. It's tough meeting people around here. I agree with you.
Shelley, would you rather get phone numbers or emails? What would be better for you?
Probably phone numbers.
Okay. Do you like David? You think it'd sound like there was a click? David, I'm going to put you on hold and we're going to get your number, okay?
All right.
All right. I liked him too. He's from Lauderdale. That means, party guy. You like to party a little bit, right?
Yeah, I do.
What's your drink of choice?
I used to like beer, but I'm going more towards white wines.
Enjoying the white wines? What about the rails? You like to do one every once in a while just to relax, take the edge off?
The rails?
Yeah.
The
A
rails.
little bit of the sniz, devil's dandruff, the nose candy.
Oh, no, I haven't done that
You will.
in quite a while.
You will.
Hey, white wine's a gateway drug.
Thank you, Fez. Everything's going to be a gateway. And this whole thing starts. We'll be carving the devil's name into our chest by the time we're done. Let's just get weird tonight. Here's Martin. Martin, you're on with Shelley, the lonely girl.
Hey, Martin.
You bastard. That's harmonica, man. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know whether you've ever dated a harmonica man before, but he might be nice for you.
You like the harmonica, Shelley?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't dislike it.
Yeah, we'll get his number then. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
We're
Ron
making
and
out
Fez.
with him.
Ron and Fez, what's up, buddy?
How are you, my man?
All right.
Go ahead and talk to Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
Okay, how about yourself?
Good.
I'm out here in Laurel. I've lived in the D.C., Baltimore area probably my whole life. And I listen to Ron and Fez every night.
All right, it sounds like you're just partying.
I'm out on the road, actually. I'm driving.
Yeah. I'm going to have Sid get your number, okay?
Okay.
All right, talk to you later.
Yeah, meet him in the wrong lane tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, you're on with Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
Hey, all right.
You said that you went up to your boyfriend, or your ex-boyfriend was up in Brooklyn.
Crooklyn. Big up.
Did you drive up to Brooklyn all the time to visit with him?
I didn't have a very reliable car at the time, so I was always taking flights up.
Fly up there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What's the whole travel thing? You a travel agent? What are you trying to work out?
I live up in Philadelphia, so I was just driving through.
You can fly there, too, now.
Yeah, I'll fly there, too. It's amazing what technology can do.
All right, so you're living in Philly, and you kind of were digging the voice and digging where she was coming from.
Yeah, she sounds really nice. How old are you?
Well, that's not polite.
Yeah. Did the kitty collar thing work for you?
Sorry, the kitty collar.
Yeah. That's what worked for me. When you said, sure, I'll put on a kitty collar, I thought to myself, now somebody wants to rock. Now somebody wants to party. You know what I'm saying, Shell?
Oh, yeah. I'm not prude. It's just,
yeah.
I'm reserved until I get to know somebody.
Yeah, which 15 minutes or so. What's the weirdest you've ever been into? The cuffs?
Oh, man.
What's the strangest thing you've ever gotten into? Because this is a safe place where we can all talk safely.
We're all friends here.
Yeah, and there's no last names.
No one's jumping in your friend's truck.
I can't tell you that.
Was the weirdest thing ever maybe more than one guy?
Yeah.
How many?
It wasn't by choice.
Okay, this is even better. But
I'm going to need that cake.
So, was it because you were too drunk, or?
No, it's what my boyfriend wanted.
Your boyfriend wanted, and he wanted you to be with his friend?
Yeah.
Or a stranger, or another guy?
Yeah.
Was this the Jewish guy from Brooklyn?
No.
It was a different guy?
Yeah.
So what's he comes home one night and he goes, you know what, honey, I love you so much. I want to see you with the guy I work with.
It was a friend. I don't know if he worked with him, but
yeah. But did he have to talk you into it, or you were just open to it?
I was really nervous.
Yeah.
I was really kind of upset.
Yeah. Did you cry?
No, but it was more like a whining of, you know how I am around people at first, and he's like, I know, and
right.
But this would like really make me happy.
So you went through with it?
Yeah.
Okay, Dubs, the good girl list, I want you to put a check next to her name. Because that's a girlfriend.
She's already skyrocketed above who you had there before. So.
Yeah.
That was me.
Fez, you got yourself into the comic relief role tonight.
He's cute.
Yeah, isn't he adorable?
Thank you, Shelley.
He'd be perfect.
Both.
He would be well, you've got the history. You've got the history to do so. And then maybe if there's still time, I'm bringing Chapin in, just as a way, as a salute to him. And let's not high-five in front of her. Because I found out a lot of girls hate that. You should do that in the hallway, not in front of them. Am I right, Shell?
Yeah.
That's not
only polite.
That's because I know how to treat women.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's a good point, because a lot of guys don't know how to treat women.
Right.
In this area, there's what I term a lot of ungrateful yuppie larvas.
Yeah, there is.
The inner city guys.
You like the inner city guys, yeah.
Yeah, they're down to earth. They can find their tush with both hands.
Right.
They've got their ex.
There's too much suburban sissiness.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Too much can't find in your own tush. I don't know.
Fez, you'd be perfect for Shelley.
You think so?
Mm.
We're both on the good girl list.
Take your name off it, because that's not helping you. All right, 866-277-4969. It's Shelley. She's a party girl. She's open to new and wild things. Once, yes, she did go with her boyfriend's buddy. She wasn't into it, but once it started, you enjoyed.
No.
Through your tears. You learned from it, right?
Made the best of it?
Oh, yeah.
Was that the only time you were ever with two guys at the same time?
No, he kept
doing it. Mm-hmm. How many guys did he bring home?
These are like rich guys.
Right.
Always had it easy in life, and I guess he just kept bringing more.
Wow. Did you ever learn to enjoy it?
Not really.
There must have been some that you liked.
Here's the odd thing: you were there, and yet I'm the one who learned to enjoy it, and I don't know how that could be. You tell a good story though. 866-277-4969. Here is Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Go ahead. You're on with Shelley on the Ron and Fez show.
Fantastic. First things, it's not rails, it's bumps. Come on, get it right.
It could be either. Go ahead.
All right.
Hello.
How you doing, Shelley?
I'm all right.
You caught me at a bad time. I was on my way home from happy hour.
You called us. You picked the time.
Oh, for God's sake.
He sounds like a great guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm having fun with this. This is too much. The only thing I liked was your little take on wanting to be friends. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Not many people these days do, especially in this area.
And you like to be friends with women, right, Steve?
Absolutely. You have to be or it won't work.
You know, it's very odd. I enjoy being around women. I talk to a lot of my friends that are in relationships. They don't really feel comfortable with women. Let me check with Dubs. Dubs, you like hanging out with your chick's friends and stuff like that?
Her friends, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the kids I can't handle.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable around
But you're okay around women, because I know a lot of guys aren't.
You got to be friends, and you got to be friends with their friends, or that will never work.
All right, I like Steve a lot. All right, thanks, Steve. He could be on your list. 866-277-4969. And also, you made friends with us tonight, right?
Yes.
Now you got a place to hang out when things, you know.
So that's two friends right off the bat.
Whenever you want to come up by.
You guys are great.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody usually does this sort of thing.
Oh, stop it.
It's the truth.
Stop it.
No, it's the truth. You're wonderful.
Oh. Keep going.
You're
Keep
saying
going.
that because we're getting you a cat caller.
I think I'm joking. All right. That's my thing. Everybody has their own weird thing, right? Let's just go with it. Why do we have to question it? Let's just go with it for a change. Aaron, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've met a lot of girls around here, and I've been here for probably about 9 months. I'm from California.
Where at in Cali?
Southern California, actually. Santa Barbara, Long Beach. And I actually have a girl I'm kind of dating now, so I'm not really calling to date, but Shelley, you sound like, a really nice person. I'm sure you'll find somebody great. You know what it is, I think? I realize what I look like. You know what I mean? You know when you just wake up one day and you realize what you look like? Compared to everybody else, and then you say, look, I can go for certain types of girls, or I can't go for certain types of girls, or I don't need to go for other
What's your point here, bro? I'm very lost.
Well, my point is that you just have to...
be comfortable in your skin?
Exactly.
Well, I'm comfortable. It's just there's so many barriers to work with when you're meeting people in this area.
It's much harder for women, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, women have it probably about 10 times as hard as it is for guys. Definitely. But I feel bad. I need to talk to Sid. I got a job for him.
All right. What kind of job?
It's a great job. It's a marketing job. We have a marketing company out here in Chantilly.
Making phone calls?
We're on the phone, yeah. And I've always been in the radio.
Do you pick up and deliver employees?
No.
All right, hold on. Maybe you like a nice phone job.
J-Dubs, could you try to laugh a little softer when someone says, I finally became comfortable with how I look?
Are you comfortable with how you look, Shelley? Because I'm comfortable with how you look.
I'm not comfortable with the way it's perceived by other people and how I'm treated, no.
You know what you might need, and this could help, is one of those like bridles that you use with a horse. That's one of the things I think is attractive. And it's not because, it's just my thing. Just go with it, okay?
Well, that would really change your look.
Yeah. And then when I ask you questions, it's, you're just doing with the hooves. Just to have fun. Just to do something different.
I used to think I must be totally awful to look at because
No.
I couldn't get the friends.
No.
And people naturally, after a while, you start to turn it inside.
No.
Wonder what's wrong.
No, just the opposite. You look too good.
You know what I want to tell you, darling? It's the truth. It's a hard world. Nobody realizes that. It's a hard world. Actually, I think people do realize it. They just don't want to admit it.
How come so many good-looking guys have no problem making the friends? Are they lying when they say, look, I've got plenty of friends?
Yeah, we're always lying. We're lying when we're talking about our friends. I tried to point that out to Sid today. Look at Sid. He's a good-looking guy. He gets pulled over. His buds disappear while he spends the night in jail. So, like, luckily, unless you're in a motorcycle club, you cannot count on friends. That's the truth. All right, I got to take a break here. Look at all these people want to talk to you on the phone, so I want you to feel good about yourself, all right?
Thank you.
That's all for Shelley.
That's all for Shelley tonight. We're going to take a break. It's Shelley the Lonely Girl is in here with us. It's the Ron and Fez Show.